It's January 30th, it's Super Bowl weekend. We're out here at one of our properties to demonstrate to you guys how we establish one of our new mineral spots. This area that we here have chosen is because there's 3 major trails that all come and intersect right in this area before they funnel out here into this field. So we're going to rake up the ground here a little bit and get to go and show you guys how we do it. Basically, you just need to clear a spot, about 3-foot area. Get rid of some sticks, twigs. You want to get, just bare ground here. So you can do it with your boot, you can do it with a rake, you can do it with whatever you prefer. As long as you got a decent area to let that mineral soak up into the soil. Now we actually use a couple different products. We use a trophy rock or a bio rock in conjunction with Evolve Harvest, some deer cane powder. Some people use a liquid, some people use the original formula. I kind of like the Black Magic. It's got a nice attractant scent to it, and it definitely helps draw the deer to actually find the mineral spot. So we're going to go ahead and put some of that stuff down. Four in one, many uses. We're actually just going to open this, sprinkle a little bit even on top of that trophy rock. Just kind of spread it around the mineral site. We're going to use probably half the bag. Spread it all the way around. Now we're also going to grab this bag of corn. Get a pound bag. You can get at your local Rural King, Tractor Supply Company, Quality Farm and Fleet, something like that. They usually cost you $6-7 around this time of year. They'll last you, well, out here the deer will kill this bag in a week, so there's quite a few deer that come through here. But we're going to sprinkle this on top of this hole here, this mineral spot, and that will make the deer find it even easier. Now, once you've got a good bed of corn down here, move it around a little bit. Just make sure you fill your mineral spot up a little bit. And take the remaining half of your Black Magic, just sprinkle on top of the corn. The deer love it, they'll just eat it up. It's unreal sometimes. Cover right there. Now we're expecting about 6-7 inches of snow here over the next 48 hours. So while some of this may melt some of the snow, that's quite a bit of snow at one time. But the deer will definitely dig it up. They'll be able to smell it. They'll be able to find it, and we won't have a problem with it. It should be a great mineral site. Now with the remainder of the corn, we're just going to run a couple lines. Right here's where they travel to and from, a good beat down trail, and there's a trail as well over there. Go ahead and run a couple lines of corn. That way multiple deer can eat at the same time. Now the last thing that we do while we're establishing a new mineral spot is you always want to run a trail camera. We like to run wild game cameras. We've ran every camera there is out there. There's just, for the money, it's hard to beat $50-60 on sale. If somebody comes back here and ain't supposed to be back here and steals it, which happens to each and every one of us, you're not really out a whole lot of money. So we're hoping and praying that doesn't happen, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So I'm picking this tree because it's directly across. It's about 15 feet away from the mineral spot that we're going to have. And now we like to run our trail cameras about shoulder height. Actually, they want to be 5 to 6, sometimes 7-8 feet up if you can. There's been a lot of studies done about running a trail camera waist high or eye height of the deer. If you go online, you can watch some episodes on YouTube where deer, if they're negatively impacted, you can't see it. If the camera's set to picture mode, then it'll just snap a picture and the deer will just be staring at the camera. But if you had it on video mode, what you don't see is after that picture was snapped, that buck gets spooked and runs off, and you may not get that buck back on camera for a week or two, or he may leave your property altogether. So there's been a lot of research and studies done that says, if you have the trail cam up a little bit higher and aimed at an angle down, the deer have a tendency not to look up for trail cameras. So there's an old wooden man-made ladder stand here that's on the adjacent property that nobody hunts anymore. It's all dilapidated, not very safe. And then there's a nice rub right back here on this sapling. So there's plenty of deer that travel through this area, so we just think that this is going to be a hot spot for this mineral site. Thanks for watching this episode. Be sure to check back next time for more how-to videos with the Indiana Outdoorsman.